At the Russian Grand Prix in Kazan, the girls showed genuine passion in the short program. For Kamila Valieva, it was her first start of the season, and despite the CAS doping hearing the day before, she immediately took the lead. Her professionalism showed itself in the short program, where she scored a well-deserved 80 points. The other contestants, including the talented Sofia Muravyova from Plushenko's Angels, were in Kamila's shadow. Even the charismatic Muravyova couldn't stand up to her. Her only hope was to land a perfect triple axel, but it didn't happen and she took second place. Tutberidze's other student, Daria Sadkova, follows closely behind Gorbacheva in third place. The competition promises a medal, even for those just starting out in the adults. See the girls' full performance on our website figureskating.org at the link in the description. No one planned a triple axel in the first round, but even with the usual set of jumps the figure skaters attracted attention. The performance of Maria Taylor-Lakina from Rukavitsin's group was particularly notable. Her return to skating for Russia has yet to bring her notable successes, but progress is visible. At the stage in Kazan she demonstrated a clean skate with a cascade of triple Lutz, triple tulip. After the last jump Masha noted her successful performance and the smile on her face became even wider after the judges' scores, 67.59 points. She improved her score by more than 10 points compared to the previous stage in Ufa. The favorites of the tournament in Kazan presented their short programs in the second warm-up, creating excitement on the ice. Kamila Valieva, Alina Gorbacheva, Sofia Muravyova and Daria Sadkova followed each other, giving the fans a real emotional cocktail. Even the first two competitors of this group did not escape tense moments. Angelina Kozyrova from Ryazan failed on a triple Lutz, which turned a 3-2 cascade into a cheap 1-2. Alina Gorbacheva from Kazan managed all the elements, but her performance caused excitement in the audience. When Kamila Valieva appeared on the ice, the audience reacted enthusiastically. Her return to her homeland was accompanied by loud support, which was especially important given the CAS hearing on her doping case held the day before. It's amazing that Kamila got to the start at all after such pressure. She showed her love for figure skating and her steadfastness. There was no triple axel in her short program, but even the double was magnificent and impressive. She presented a dizzying triple flip with a great exit and a cascade of triple Lutz, triple tulip, following Tatiana Tarasova's advice. Kamila impressed not only with her technical skills, but also with the art of presentation. Her performance of Icy Red was flawless and her red dress emphasized her femininity. The performance started coquettishly at the board and ended spectacularly at the judges' table, creating the impression of a real mini-performance. Ateri Tutberidze greeted her student with a smile and even expressed praise, which was rare for her. However, the praise was well deserved. Kamila's performance was truly royal. The judges expressed their sympathy for Kamila through the scores, 81.09 points for the short program, including 42.85 points for the technical performance. Watch Kamila Valieva's full performance with original music on our website figureskating.org at the link in the description. Kamila Valieva's powerful and flawless performance forced her competitors to reconsider their plans for the triple axel. Alina Gorbacheva and Sofia Muravyova's ambitions for the execution of this difficult element changed dramatically, realizing that even a small mistake could put them a dozen points clear of Kamila. Thus, both decided to stick to stability and replaced the triple axel with a less difficult duple. Alina Gorbacheva's rejection of the triple axel was not surprising. She had not previously presented this element at competitions, and all her attempts were focused on training. Perhaps she will present it in the future, but at a different tournament. However, it was noticeable that she was actually preparing to perform the triple axel in Kazan, as indicated by the unstable landing after the double axel. One of the judges noticed this and rated the quality of the element execution -1 point. Going from a triple to a lower number of turns also carries its own risk. Fortunately, Alina avoided additional mistakes and demonstrated a great performance, earning 73.29 points. Sofia Muravyova, experienced in the triple axel, also decided not to take any risks in her competition with Valieva. Her inspired performance drew a standing ovation, but her technical skills were inferior to the leader. The only difference was one rotation performed on the third rather than the fourth difficulty level, which cost her 0.6 points. In the end, her score was 77.02 points, but she was 4 points behind Kamila, causing discontent among the fans. Daria Sadkova, only 15 years old, despite the discontent from the audience, successfully closed the girls' performance. Her debut in the adult division was flawless. She avoided mistakes and demonstrated acrobatic elements. With a score of 73.15 points, she almost caught up with Alina Gorbacheva, which gives her hope for a prize in the free program. Ateri Tutberidze would probably be happy to see both her skaters on the podium. At the moment, Kamila Valieva is leading the way for gold, Sofia Muravyova is going for silver, and Alina Gorbacheva is going for bronze at the Grand Prix in Kazan. You can watch the girls' performance on our website figureskating.org at the link in the description. Kamila Valieva thanked the audience in Kazan after rolling the short program. "When you go out, it's so nice that everyone is shouting, supporting. I caught myself thinking that I relaxed from it, and you can't do that before the skating. But that noise from the stands is something worth skating for. My coaching staff and I are happy to finally put together a short program. There are some flaws, but there are always flaws. I'm glad I got together, skated, enjoyed it. I hope the judges and fans did too. The more original the initial pose, the better. I had an idea to start the free skating program with my back to the judges, but now I'm starting from the rim. I even like it that way. Do you remember how you tripped near the board during the control skating? Yes, that moment was controlled. Although Glaciengals even suggested to make such an ending, but Tutberidze talked me out of it," Valieva said on the air of Channel 1. Kamila Valieva commented on the rolling of the short program. "The audience is incredible, pleasant. I am very grateful for the support. I am very happy that I finally started my competition season. Preparation for the stage went as usual. In general, all the difficulties were behind me, so I calmly tried to recover as much as possible. I was offered to go to Krasnoyarsk, but purely physically I was not ready. The competition was 2 weeks earlier. In order to show some kind of holistic result, I had to prepare a bit more, so I just said Kazan and Moscow. Of course, I missed the competitions. The first stage of the Grand Prix in Kazan is very, very nice. So much support and shouting from the stands, the applause was very much missed. Thank you very much to the spectators." Interaction with the judges in the short program? It's not scary, no matter how strange it sounds. I think it's even more interesting in a way. Of course, the idea came from coaches Ateri Georgievna and Daniil Markovich. Thank them very much. Plans for the season? The same. As much as possible to work on my jumps, so that I could have more good clean rides. I haven't recovered the triple axel yet, said Kamila Valieva. Figure skater Alina Gorbacheva commented on the short program at the fourth stage of the Russian Grand Prix in Kazan. The short program was not the best, there were a lot of flaws, there was excitement, it was difficult. In general, I finished the program, I managed, not bad. There is excitement at all competitions, everyone who cares worries, you have to cope with it, skate to the max. How long will it take you to practice the triple axel? It's always different, we need to make it stable, put it into the skating, I'm working on it, Gorbacheva said on the air of Channel 1. Sofia Muravyova assessed the short program at the Russian Grand Prix in Kazan. The figure skater takes second place. The mood is good, I am happy, the audience is good. And the performance will be evaluated by fans and judges. The triple axel is there, but it's rolling. If you can do it separately, it is not a fact that you can do it in the program. The fans shouted to the judges after my routine, not enough? I don't know. I thought it was a lot at that moment, so I have no claims to anyone, Muravyeva said.